All right, welcome back. We are almost to the water. We're so close I can smell it. Or maybe that's the rain that's coming. Either way, if you saw in the previous episode, we cut out the rot, we made the patch panels, we sealed the panels, kind of. It's not the best seal, but it's better than nothing. We put the carpet in, we installed new seats, and we put some covers over the old seat. We got the boat functionally ready, except for we still have to put the tires on the trailer. So today we're cleaning everything up. We're on our last steps, right? So we got to put these engine panels in. CJ, what do we have to do up there in the boat?
We kind of got to clean up down there.
Clean up down there. We gotta. Yeah. It looks like we need to cut some carpet a little bit, right?
A little bit. It's poking up just a tad bit over there.
Trimming on the carpet.
Yeah.
We got to screw in our gauge panel, right? Because the screws are not in it.
Yeah.
We have to clean up all the loose items, right?
Yep.
And batteries. We need to install the batteries.
Yeah.
We gotta do that today. There's two red top batteries we gotta install. So, let's get to it. Roll that footage. There's a lot of pressure in here. Okay, got mine. $13 smoothie, 2 rusty nuts, the ambulance, the welder. What does that mean? So our next obstacle is the horn doesn't work. I'm pretty sure this is not a factory horn. But I took it apart, I cleaned the contacts, it didn't work. So now we're gonna go over to the other boat. Okay, so I found the horn, it's right here. Now I'm afraid that when I try and pop this cover off, it's just gonna disintegrate because, you know, it's been out in the sun forever. Let's see how lucky we get. Not 100% sure where the clips are for it either. So I'm kind of just guessing. I think the cover's got to be separate from this base piece. And when I stuck the screwdriver in there, I think I was doing the whole base piece and everything. All right, it seems somewhat pliable here, not completely breaking apart on me. Well, I think I got 1, 2. There it is. We got it, folks. Okay, so it's just 3 little nubs in there. Here it should drop down into that console. Now I can pull this base plate if I wanted. How do you detach it? Oh, it comes up through the hole. Okay, well, that makes it easier. I just need to undo the wires. That wire came all the way out. Okay, so now we're gonna take this apart and put it on the mount that we have. Sorry if my face looks funny, the sun's bright. Put these screws back in here so I don't lose them, and I'll probably put this grill back on when I come back. Can anyone tell me what this is? It says Hummingbird on it. Is this one of those fish finder things? I guess you put it in there. Okay, so I should be able to unscrew these pieces right here. And that'll take off that. And then same thing here. This is just 1 screw that mounts it onto this bracket. So put some screws back into here. They look identical. If you see I'm using the screw from the other one, I am. These horns look like the same thing. They both say made in Thailand. Nico. Okay. So take this one out. Take both the top ones out. Uh-oh. Glad they're the same. Our mounting screws look like they're a little longer, so I'm actually going to take this one out and put it up top where it mounts, and put the small tiny one right here so it's not protruding through our horn hole. All right, now I'll cut these wires and test it. Getting ahead of myself on this detailed how-to horn video. I cut it and I didn't show you guys. The world's gonna end. All right, this is just test. I'm not gonna leave this like this. There's a lot of stuff I do on this boat that I wouldn't do if I was doing it for someone else. But since I know how to fix shit, a lot of stuff I do kind of sketchy in my own personal stuff. Battery on. No, it doesn't work. Come on, really? Let me make sure I'm getting voltage. I'm pretty sure I am. 12.9, O'Reilly's, some universal horn. Oh, there it goes. It's just got some stuff in it. More stuff. All right, that should pass. Okay, now that we've proven it works, put our terminals on. Ow! This cover, we're going to bend these in a lot. Not excited about that. So this one comes out, this goes on. We're back to our long screw on the bottom. Yes, but the original one had a different type of connector, so we're gonna have to modify these to fit. This is some loose. And this has a countersink screw in it. All right, it still work. Good to go. Okay, I want to show you the engine compartment. We got our panels in; they're not all screwed down. We'll about to do that in a second. And our batteries are in. I still got to find a sleeve for this because it doesn't quite fit on the negative. I think these terminals that I have a insert sleeve, so you could use it at positive or negative, so I gotta find a sleeve and put it on that, or completely change the connector. Anchor's rolled up, it's in there. Buoys are rolled up, slash bumpers, they're gonna go in here, and then our cooler I think is gonna go on that other side, unless I put it in the cuddy cabin. We got CJ over there.
Hi.
Organizing all of the stainless screws. Look at them, great job. Now, if you remember, way back, I was going to show you this radio that I hate. So here it is. It's supposed to be one of these waterproof radios. You know, you stick your phone in there and whatever. Has a remote. The remote's in here somewhere. Where'd you put that remote?
I put everything in that compartment thing.
What compartment?
On the side.
Like down in there?
Uh-huh.
Oh boy. Oh boy. Okay, so here's this remote. And it's like a two-way remote. It's supposed to show you the stations and whatever else. I only used this thing for like a few months. I hated it ever since. It doesn't work. Aquatic Play, whatever is the brand, it's junk. So what we're doing now is I have this Pioneer radio that I pulled out of whatever vehicle I had before. I think it came out of the 4Runner. So we're gonna take this out and I'm gonna put this Pioneer radio in. And there's nothing special to this. I mean, I say there's nothing special to it. CJ, I need your help. Oh, look at this fancy light in here. Look at that. So this is one of the, we didn't really talk about this either. This is one of the things we gotta do, is this whole bulkhead I've gotta replace. A lot of the screws that were in here rusted out, fell out, whatever. The wood that it's drilling into is rotted, as you can imagine. I think what I want to do is I want to make this like a sliding door, and instead of that, I mean, don't get me wrong, the original stuff is cool because it's original, but I like functionality. So we're gonna change this boat up a little bit. A lot of you hardcore Glastron guys are probably gonna be upset, but I use the boat. It's not a museum piece, so there's the drill. Okay. What's holding this thing in? Nothing. Our marine radio, not so marine. I feel like there should be a lot more RCAs plugged in than just that. Don't tell me I have this going high level into the amp. Okay, so here's the radio. There's not much to it, but I might take this apart one day and just look and see how bad it is on the inside. Oh, okay, so what do we got here? We got one pair of RCA. I'm guessing that goes to the subwoofer. We got a power antenna back here. I don't think it works. It might. I have a 5-channel amp in here, so I'm wondering why I only have one RCA. And then all these speaker wires are just, unless I have inputs for the amp going high level. Let me check that. So our amp is behind the gauge cluster. So I thought that was going to be the safest spot. I guess I only have this thing in 2-channel mode or whatever. And there's clearly only one set of RCA's plugged in. There's no high level inputs on here. Oh my gosh, we're gonna have to fix that. Why would I not run all the RCA's? It had the outputs on it. And I know the amplifier is going to all the speakers. I guess we don't get subwoofer control. Oh, I probably have a bass knob in here. Yep, there it is. Set to max, of course. I gotta clean all this up. Here's your iPhone plug if anyone needs this. It's frogs. It's gotta be good, right? Frogs. Okay, back to this radio. In essence of the time factor, we are gonna wire it up exactly like it was. I wish these power wires were a little longer. I do need to figure out how I'm gonna mount this thing, because this hole is, without getting into weeds on how to wire a radio, I'm sure you could go on any YouTube channel and do it. I'm gonna show you real quick. Your yellow wire is constant to the battery. Your red wire is switched ignition. Your blue and white is your antenna, power antenna / amplifier turn on lead, right? That's gonna go directly to the amp. Black is gonna be negative, and then you have your 4 speaker wires. If I remember correctly, white and grays are front, purple and greens are rear. I don't even think I'm gonna hook these speakers up, because I'm pretty sure they're not hooked up to anything anyway. I know they're not. I just need power, ignition, amp turn on, and ground. And this thing, everything should work. And since my wiring is so short, I'm just gonna cut it short on this plug, because I don't anticipate on ever using this radio again. Maybe I can sell it for parts, I don't know. What I don't see on here is an ignition wire. Either way, I'll wire this up. You don't need a, I don't feel like I need to show you guys every step of detail that we're doing on the wiring. I just want to give you an idea of what I'm doing. Okay, just finished doing the radio. So I just had one of those underdash mount kits. I threw that in there because our hole for the radio was, you know, obviously way too big. I'll build a panel at some point, but right now, you know, it works. So there's that. Look at that. That's the last thing we needed to get this thing underway. CJ's been working his butt off cleaning and cleaning and more cleaning. Okay, so let's check this out. You didn't clean the outside of the boat though.
I can do that now though.
Here, I'll take this. Okay. Ugh. It's not perfect. I thought you vacuumed in here.
I did. You stopped the vacuum.
Anyway, it's not perfect. We got like a few more just little itsy bitsy items to do. So we gotta clean under the bow, finish vacuuming the carpet, but I thought that's what he was doing. Put the top down, which we're about to do right now. I guess we'll wash the outside of the boat when we get back. I don't know, maybe we'll wash it right before we leave, but I doubt it. I'm antsing to go. Everyone's antsing to go. We've been trying. We're going tomorrow for 3 days. Since Friday, we've been saying we're going tomorrow. So let's get this top down. Okay, here we go. This top is filthy too. I don't think CJ put the seat all the way in because I just fell through it.
Uh-oh.
It's harder than it looks. It's gonna be a video all by itself. How to do your bimini top.
There's a butterfly like flying all around the boat. Where's it going?
This is my ask me if I care face. I don't think this is supposed to be this hard. I get it 1 inch and then I gotta fight for another inch. You're about to run out of memory, aren't you?
Yeah.
So
Should I stop worrying?
Okay, we made it to the lake. I didn't record anything. I just kind of want to give you a voiceover of what's going on. We got the boat to the ramp. We started to unload. I got it started the first time, when you see here on the left, and proceeded to get it off the trailer. The first time, right now you see I'm pulling it back out. I forgot to put the plug in. Alright, so we're going back in. Got it started. Trying to get it off the trailer. It didn't work. It wasn't going. It is? It does spin? And then I was having problems with the engine. Now if you see, we'll put the clip in here what was happening before when we were trying to start it, that sometimes it would hang up. What was happening was the starter wasn't engaging in all the teeth on the flywheel. I think some of the flywheel teeth were broken off. Oh, come on. So that needed to be replaced, and I was having to bar the engine over to get it going. So I pulled it out. I realized I forgot a tool to actually bar the engine over. We went back home and came back and got it. So now this is round 3. Trying to get it out. Back it down in the water. I try and try. Didn't happen. The boat was drifting off the trailer. We ended up pulling it back in. I gave up. So we made it to the water, but we didn't have any fun on the water. So the next thing we have to do is pull the engine, replace the starter and the flywheel, and then put the engine back in. And at this point, I don't even know when that's going to happen. So stay tuned. Thanks.